Good afternoon, and thank you all for being here. Thank you, Mr. Martin, for today. This started as a conversation in November, and here we are today, so thank you. Let me introduce the best superintendent, Dr. Lathan.
Thank you. Good afternoon. What an honor to be at the Jack Yates Senior High School International Baccalaureate School, because you know I got to put that out there, right? So I'm so thankful to be here, and as Principal Guillory stated, this conversation started last November, and we hear a lot from alumni that say, well, we're going to give back, we're going to do something, but when Roland Martin says he's going to do something, you better believe he is going to do it. And when we would drop the ball, I would get a text, hey, Doc, what's going on? What's going on with the paperwork? I'm ready to make this happen. And so I want to say thank you publicly to Roland for not only his leadership in national news, ensuring that we as citizens in this country are informed about the things that are happening. He is not afraid to say what needs to be said and to tell it like it is. And so I'm very thankful. I want to thank you for your leadership over the past, 3 weeks now. You were in North Carolina. You kept us informed, especially those of us who are from North Carolina. We really wanted to know what was going on. So thank you for your leadership and supporting the cause to ensure that every citizen in this country is treated with dignity and respect. So thank you so much. I'm ready to bring up Mr. Martin so we can get to the exciting part. And so without any further comments, Mr. Roland Martin.
What's our policy? Mask got to stay on? What's our policy? Okay, all right. I took them daggum shots. Have to deal with that fever, but I'm good. It's always glad to be back here at JY, to be back in Houston. I tell people all the time, folks always ask me, I say, where you from? I said, no, I live in Northern Virginia, but I'm from Houston. I said, let's not get that confused. And so it's always great to be back. It's always great to see friendly faces. About 3 or 4 years ago, my Alpha chapter at Texas A&M, Pine-Macron, they were starting to do an endowed scholarship, and they wanted the brothers to contribute to it. And I said, I could have easily said, fine, I'll give $10,000 to create it, and that is important. But then I said, you know what, it's really more impactful, I believe, when you're able to help someone who's a high school student, someone who really needs the resources. You see where we are right now with school funding all across the country, student debt, and that's really why I decided to do this. We had a fantastic year last year with Roland Martin Unfiltered, and so then when I called my accountant, and my accountant said, you're going to have to pay a whole lot of taxes. I said, well, is there any way we can lower the tax burden? He was like, yeah, here's one way. I said, done. So that's why. So what I did was, and I text. Y'all gotta understand. I don't like bureaucracy. I don't like wasting time. A whole lot of conversation. I'm not trying to have a bunch of damn meetings. You know, I'm not trying to have staff. I don't. No disrespect to staff, but I ain't trying to deal with staff. Okay. So I'm trying to get stuff done quick. So I literally was like, look, we're gonna do this thing. Where we send the $25,000, and then Principal Guillory and Superintendent, they're like, okay, hold up, no. Where are we sending the money? I don't need y'all can do all that paperwork stuff later. Just tell me where the check gonna go. I said we can do a cash app, we can do PayPal, we can do a direct deposit. So it's like, no, you got to mail it. I was like, HISD, y'all got to come in the 21st century. This mailing stuff. You know, I don't even go to get a stamp. I don't even know what a stamp looked like. So we got it done, and then they couldn't find my money. No, that's what I do. My show is called Unfiltered for a reason. So my publicist was like, she said, well, they can't find the money. I was like, oh, the money cleared. I said, they better find the money. So we got it all taken care of, and so we put it all together. And y'all got to tell this one last one. They sent me this email to sign up for a whole bunch of stuff. I said, I'm not signing up for all that. I'm going to read the essays, interview the students, pick the winner, we done. So y'all can do the paperwork stuff later. So I learned all that. I was taught that ignore process when I was here at Yates for the 4 years and just get it done. Just get it done. So that's what we did, and so this was really about giving back. I say this all the time, and I've said this numerous times. Everything that I do in my career traces back as the foundation of this school. The teachings of Thelma Johnson, Mr. Miller, Mary Waits, Kathy Bigsby, all the folk. I was not an easy student to deal with because I was a focused student. And when I say I was focused, I'm talking about I pushed them harder than they pushed me. Because when I walked on this campus, and it was no joke, and I literally said it. I said, when I walked on this campus, I said, I will be the best student that's ever come through this school. And so somebody told me, they said, well, that's arrogant. I said, well, that's interesting because we don't say that when an athlete says that. If an athlete says, I want to be the best, people say, man, that's awesome. I said, so why would we say that if someone chooses to be in media? I said, no, that should be the state of mind, and that's really what it was. My parents pushed that. My mother and father, Jack Yates graduate class of 1966. My mom is here. She got a JY shirt on. My Aunt Pam is class of 68. She's here. My brother, he had the audacity to go to Jones. Y'all can only imagine what those conversations were like. He's at Jones, I'm at Yates, and we living in the same bedroom. Thank goodness Yates always beat Jones, so it was a rather short conversation. So that was always that was. And so it's always great. Again, my frat brother Ray Carrington, Ray said he's been 28 years. Ray, it's time for you to go. It's time for you to go. I'm just messing. Ray said, no, it's time for me to go. He said, it's time for me to go. Celebrating his 53rd year of Alpha Phi Alpha. So it's always good. But I do want folks to understand that we have to give back. We have to create legacy. We have to utilize our resources and our time and our talent to help the next generation. Because were it not for the folks who came before me, we would have not been able to do things that we were able to do. It's great to see this new building, this new facility. I remember when there were a lot of, you gotta understand, Yates graduates are some of the most fervent, passionate, but crazy people in America. I would travel around this country, and yeah, I said it. People would come up to me, y'all think I'm lying, all over the country. Roland, we need your help. We gotta save the school. I'm like, the school ain't going nowhere. And they were like, no, they want to tear the building down. And I said, good. And we would literally have these arguments, and they would be upset with me. And I said, folks, you can't teach students in the 21st century with a 20th century building. And so you have to be able to adapt, revise how we do things. And so I'm great to see it. I'm great to see the baccalaureate program. I don't know what this maritime program is. My brother, I don't swim. So that's cool. Y'all got a maritime program, but I ain't getting in the water. That's why I play golf. I'm on the land. But it's great to see that how the school communications program is doing. I see the videos. I see the great things that are being done. So the legacy continues. And so all of you should be proud of what you do. And I'm always repping JY all the time. I was texting some of my classmates, D'Angela Proctor, Francine, all the folks. So we were all here together. D'Angela was actually a student in the school communications. And we work together at TV One, and so she's doing great things out in Hollywood. So this school really means a lot. And one of the things that was a dream of mine, I've done it now a couple of times, and I said to come back and do a broadcast from here. We were able to do that in the old building, and so we're going to do my show from here as well. And they would hit me, and they were like, no, but it might rain. I said, and let me tell you, Principal, she even said, she said, oh, but it might rain. I said, we brought a tent. She's like, really? I said, because we were taught here how to prepare for anything. You check the weather first. I was like, we good. Don't worry about it. We can handle the rain. She's like, I was like, because why do we want it outside? Because we want to be able to have a drone shot of the George Floyd mural and broadcast that. So again, like I said, everything in my career goes back to two things. Literally, the catering business that my grandmother had and the experiences my crew will tell you, I can pack any vehicle whatsoever, because when you had to pack a van for 3 weddings in one day, you know how to pack a van. So they look at me like, I don't know how he got all that stuff in this truck. And so I learned that, and then everything again here at Yates School of Communications. And so again, I appreciate it. Glad to see everyone here. Let's get right to it. We had some great essays from the students. I had an opportunity to chat with them on Zoom last week, and it was very engaging. Good to see what they are doing, what they are focused on. And so what we're presenting today are 2 $1,000 scholarships. One is for a school communication student, and one is for a non-SOC student. So y'all ready to do this? All right then. So y'all come on up. Principal, superintendent, y'all come on up. All right. Mama, you come on up too, your Yates shirt. Come on. You step on up here too. Councilwoman, well, you break up all that red. Looking like a pylon in that big gold shirt. All right. First off is the school communications scholarship winner is Dion Nicole Odom. All right, you the senior class president? Okay, you got to be a little bit more excited. Let me explain this. When you get money, you like real girl, you better come on. All right, first, so we're gonna hand you the small one. Hold on, we're gonna hand you the small one first. But where the big check? Where the big check? All right, so you stand right here. You stand right here. All right, we got the big check. All right. We looking at Ray first. Right here. It looks right here. Of course, I will be live streaming this on my platform, so Dion, you got to say a few words. Yeah, come on. You can't be in school communications and not talk.
First, I would like to thank the opportunity and Mr. Roland Martin and my mom and Mr. Brown for bringing it out to me, and Mr. Judy for his help. Thank you again. Oh, in August, I plan to attend Prairie View A&M University.
All right, then. All right, our next scholarship winner, Yates student. It was, like I say, there were several great interviews, but she really jumped out with her passion and excitement. And so I want to present this. She almost messed up. She almost messed up when she told me where she was going to college. Luckily, she said the University of Texas at Arlington. Because if she said University of Texas at Austin, she would be immediately disqualified. State of Holland, Texas A&M graduate. The winner is Kiera McGee. See, she need to get some thanks. Right there. Smile right there, baby. Smile. Smile right there. There you go. See, she needed some thanks. Right to the microphone, baby. Right to the microphone. She ain't gonna let go of the check.
Hi, my name is Kiera McGee. I'm ecstatic to get this because, you know, who doesn't like money? Yeah, I'm going to Arlington when I go to college in August, and this is going to be a big help. Some people might be like, it's only $1,000. That $1,000 will help me pay for my lunch, my meal, and everything else. So, you know, thank you so much, and I appreciate all of you.
She's gonna make this social. Oh no, you want to talk? You grab the microphone. She trying to come to SOC. She trying to come to the school communication. She grabbed the microphone. Again, we want to thank everybody for coming out. It was great to do this. We created this again to pick 2 students every single year. I hope all the students that did not apply realize, dang, I messed up $1,000. And so you get an opportunity, of course, to apply next year. Those of you who are juniors can apply next year for the scholarship. We'll go through the exact same process, and so really looking forward to it. Councilwoman, you got something to say?
Just a minute.
Yeah, I know, because you had that pose. She was standing like, she was like, I ain't gonna sit down until he let me say something. You know, she was like, Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee not here, so I'm gonna say something. Now, the Congresswoman hit me. She said she was gonna call me on my phone so she could get out the meeting. She texted me at 1 o'clock in the morning. What's the number? I'm like, I'm asleep. Come on.
Well, good afternoon. I am Carolyn Evans Shabazz. I am the proud council member for District D, the District of Destination. I'm the only elected here, so I don't have to elbow anybody for this tour meeting. But anyway, I am so very honored, as I said. They've been working on this, since November. I got a text this morning. And so, you know, I'm kind of behind the 8 ball, but I'm very glad to be here. I'm always proud to stand in Lion Country with wonderful, wonderful graduates, those that just graduated and those that previously graduated. I was actually raised in the halls at Jack Yates, the other building. My dad was the basketball coach at Yates for many years, Coach Doc Evans. And so I literally was raised in these halls, and so I've always had a great love for Jack Yates, and certainly red. My shirt for the city is red. But more importantly, okay, he is just awesome, and just it's no more you can really say about that. And of course, I can say I'm the best council member to ever. But certainly, thank you so very much. You make us so supremely proud. When your name comes up, we know that first of all, it's going to be honest, truth, integrity in the building. And so thank you so very much for what you're doing for the students here. And again, we are in Lion Country, and those of you that didn't have the opportunity to walk through these halls, we'll embrace you as well. But truly know that this is an experience that only a lion would understand. So thank you so very much.
Okay. Y'all knew she was gonna be on the phone. Congresswoman Roland Martin, we got you the phone up to the microphone, and we live streaming. Go.
Well, what can I say when Roland Martin comes to the historic 18th Congressional District and brings his own life story and legacy? I can applaud. And look where he is at his alma mater, Jack Yates, the Mighty Lions. To our principal, Principal Guillory, to Dr. Latham, I am so pleased, although I'm in Washington, to celebrate Jack Yates, the Jack Yates students, but the Jack Yates legacy that includes Roland Martin. He is a real treasure. He provides the truth. He is a truth spokesperson. He is a man that is recognized from the White House to the Capitol and beyond. And I simply wanted to thank him for his strength, for his voice, and
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Okay. Okay. All right, cool. We'll do that. One of the reasons why I really wanted to also get this done, and I said this on my show, and I got no problem saying it again. This district has absolutely been served in a tremendous way with the leadership of Superintendent Lathan. Let me say it again, in a huge way. I was not happy at all when she told me she was leaving. She should not be leaving us, but that's what happens when other folks see greatness, when some other folk don't see your greatness. It's a huge loss for us, but this district and the students, the faculty and staff owe her a debt of gratitude because the state was serious about taking over this district. Her leadership stopped that from happening, and the students have been thriving ever since then. I wish you well where you're going. You're going to Missouri. I got relatives there. What is it, Springfield? I forget, Springfield, Missouri. I know a few folks in Missouri. They are getting a fantastic leader, and so I certainly wish you well and thank you for everything that you've done here at HISD. And hopefully, if folk vote, we'll bring you back in about 5 years after your contract's over. I'm just saying. And I got to give a shout out, of course, to Principal Guillory as well. When I first came here and I first met her, she looked at me like, yeah, okay, all right, he just coming through here. And I'm like, I know she is not throwing some shade at me. She don't know who I am. And then, let me tell you, I have this true story, y'all, true story. Then she gave me her card. And I was like, you better give me your cell number. I'm like, I got the cell number of the Attorney General of the United States, members of Congress. She don't give me her card. I was like, I'm like, you better put that cell. Wait a minute, she gave me the card. I looked at her like, you gonna put your cell number down there? And she's like, oh, let me go and put the cell phone number down here. I'm trying to let her know, I'm not calling your secretary now. You're gonna get a text from me at 9:30 at night. She know, you never know when I'm gonna send you a text, because you can ask either one of them. They're like, I know he ain't texting me at 1 o'clock in the morning. Yep, when the thought hit my brain, it comes out of my head, to my fingers, to my phone, to your phone. So we do not wait. So that's how it is. And so, look, it's all about leading. It's also about, again, helping the next generation. So I appreciate this. This has been great. Thank you everybody who's watching it as well. We're going to have a great show here as well. And as always, keep supporting Jack Yates. When we support JY will always be able to thrive. That's what makes schools great, not just faculty and staff, but when the alumni also does their part. So thank you so very much. And, you can't end this. You got to let your mama say something. So, Mama, you can go ahead and say something. Come on. Wasn't you and my daddy getting together having some fun on Valentine's Day, I wouldn't be here. Y'all understand? I'm born November 14th. My brother born November 13th. Do the math.
We had to do our part to support the country, okay? Roland has got this scholarship. I can't leave here without saying that his brother and his wife, Reggie and Miranda, also give scholarship to culinary students. He is a chef. He is the third generation of the Lamont family's catering business, and he and Miranda has taken it to new heights. And the city has benefited from that. I'm just ecstatic. My husband and I met here the last year in our senior year. And he met me he communicated with Pam. Pam would help him write the poems and stuff. So we had a lot of fun. So just before he graduated midterm, we ended up getting together, and I graduated June of '66. So, it's been an honor to produce children that produces. And we planted the seed, but God did everything else. And so I'm just happy to be here and happy to just be a part of this and a part of our alumni school. And just, my appeal is for everybody to go into their pockets. You can buy Starbucks, you can send $5 to your schools, universities and high schools. Thank you.
Again, I want to thank everybody for coming out today, to being a part of this. Roland Martin, thank you. You got my number, of course. Dr. Lathan, thank you. Thank you for being here. Y'all have a, thank you. Y'all have a great afternoon.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And then, remember that? Where you leave?
Say what? Yeah, I can help you out. Off your feet. Yeah, next one is it Wednesday, Thursday?
You step in. You stay right there.
I know, I was so I was like, I was with Jimmy John's, I was like, stuffing and stay once in a while. On the way here, I was like, eating and driving. I was like, next week I'm going to bring like a little lunch for me. I was so hungry, starving.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Doing good.
Good. Jack Yates High School, the national communications newscaster, he reached out and wanted to give back to students at Jack Yates High School via a scholarship in this area. And to teach them this area, they will go on to make communications. Thank you, Roland Martin, for selecting two students at Jack Yates High School to receive this scholarship.
About the scholarship that he gave this morning.
This morning, I also had a wonderful opportunity to present a $2,500 scholarship to outstanding seniors in